Today, the Instep young leaders visited the Port of Tauranga to learn about the important role they play in the ecosystem and learn about career pathways into the port. So the Instep Young Leader Forum sets out to connect students with industry. They also get to learn about career insights within that industry and also learn leadership skills.
Port of Tauranga is New Zealand's largest port. We're the anchor of the regional and national economy with lots of goods passing through our wharves on a daily basis.
We've got many departments here, from finance through to marketing, through to operational, through to R&D, logistics. A lot going on, and it certainly is the anchor, as Rach said, for the local community and economy. So the Port of Tauranga, in my opinion, is the barometer for the local economy. If we're doing well, Tauranga, Bad Plenty's doing well. We can gauge a lot from how things are moving in and moving out based at the port.
Being in the Bay of Plenty, we have access to lots of our primary industries, from kiwi fruit, logs, meat and dairy. So seeing it all come through our wharves, we can see how our industries are tracking, and we can see how prices internationally fluctuate, how goods and services move across the country. Port of Tauranga is a gateway for New Zealand into the global economy. So we create lots of jobs locally and nationally through the work that we do here. Port of Tauranga is particularly scalable with our location and our access to the primary industries that are local to us.
We have a massive amount of cruise ships that come into this area, and it's a gateway for the central North Island. And also this local area, the Waikato, obviously Hobbiton and various other places. When we're not doing cruise ships, we've got kiwi fruit. So the universal use of that berth, but certainly the people that we get, and for this town in particular, is a huge injection. We have sea frontage and harbour frontage with international vessels coming from all over the world. When people think of the Port of Tauranga, they think of Tauranga Bad Plenty.
I think the Port of Tauranga pretty much feeds the entirety of the Bay of Plenty. It's the kind of lifeblood of our logging industry. It's also the lifeblood of our tourism. I think that it's a lot more important than I thought it was originally. And also meeting the people here, it also kind of gives me a gauge of how much it interacts with the community in general. I've learned that there's alternatives outside of tertiary education. You can go to the port, you can pick up practical skills, work with people, talk to the community, and be involved that way. And there's people who have worked at the port for 40 years now, and that really inspires me. I think it's important to have a port here because this is where pretty much all of it comes in. We're an island nation. This is where all of our logs go out of. It's where all of our iPhones come in from. And there's so many little importing businesses that feed off of here and all feeds into it. I feel like if we didn't have a port here, we wouldn't really have the same Bay of Plenty. We just wouldn't be the same.
The Port of Tauranga is like the heart of Tauranga, with everything they import and export. Tauranga and Maungawini wouldn't be the same. They wouldn't be the same economy and industry that they are today. And yeah, it's just been interesting to learn all these different jobs and roles that so many people take. It's important to have a port here because of the amount of jobs and careers that it creates. There's so many employees here, and it also brings in a lot of money to the Tauranga industry.
I've just learned about all the organisation that goes on, not just behind the scenes, but just in everyday work, and like how many different jobs go into the port that we have here today. Well, Tauranga meaning safe anchorage, I think it's a massive part of our identity here in Tauranga. And yeah, just awesome for the community having different roles and many jobs and careers opportunities.
I think it's important to have our port here because the horticultures in New Zealand, especially Tauranga, is really big. So it's easier for transporting kiwi fruit like zest-free because they're based in here. So it's quick, fast to export it to everywhere in the world.
Thank you to the Port of Tauranga for your time and knowledge. Experiences like this help shape our future workforce and highlight the amazing businesses within the Tauranga Moana region. If your business would like to find out more, please get in touch.